Gentlemen, let me ask you one hard question. Why is it that in almost every soap opera, in almost every telenovela, we see the same script? I don't know if you guys have noticed. What you see is the same script being played out of men bending over backwards to impress women. Okay? They hire mariachis. I hope you all know mariachis, the guys who sing to serenade the women, playing guitars and all kinds of instruments. They hire mariachis, they buy oversized bouquets, they sing corny love songs, and they apologize for things they didn't even do. Have you noticed that script playing in all these telenovelas and in the soap operas? So, on the surface, it looks very romantic. In fact, it looks harmless. And yes, in our culture, some groups have perfected this particular art. I think you've seen of late people now make bouquets using money. Okay? But beneath this particular practice lies a very dangerous truth. Every time, as a man, you disrobe your masculine frame just to win her over, you actually step out of leadership into servitude. So let's be clear, romance itself is not evil. Gestures aren't inherently bad. But when you make them the foundation of your relationship, you set yourself up for disrespect. Why, you may ask? The reason is because short term validation does not create long term attraction. So, at best, it thrills her for the moment. At worst, it pedestalizes her, massages her ego, and builds a monster that you cannot control. What starts as a simple excitement, it soon calcifies into expectation, and expectation into entitlement. And suddenly, a birthday becomes not just dinner. Birthday dinner is no longer enough. What you're going to find is that she now needs fireworks, she needs photo shoots, she needs you to take her to Dubai for her birthday. She needs a spectacle for her friends. And when you try to reclaim your masculine frame after years of simping, what happens? Forget it. It's not going to happen. By that time, she's already taken the driver's seat. You're just a passenger in your own relationship. And this is one reason why we have these celebrity relationships falling apart, because they start at a high note when the man is simping. But by the time the man realizes he gave away the frame, he cannot get it back. So we've seen this play out in our culture, okay? Especially among the Luos, where simping is glorified. The same men who sing, My Jaber, to glorify the women, are the same one who are going to let her cry that Mano Kazinde was the man she was lying. Mano Kazinde means that's her cousin. When this man realizes that this guy was digging her watery guts, then they come crying to us in public. That is the fate of the simp. Public humiliation dressed as romance. So here is a harsh reality. Women are not won over by endless validation. They are won over by men who lead. They are won over by men who hold the frame, by men who pursue their purpose relentlessly. A woman wants more than just a provider. She wants a man who challenges her. She wants a man who commands respect. And she wants a man who other women secretly desire. Hypergamy is a dualistic mating strategy. We have to remember that, gentlemen. Women crave both the excitement of the alpha and also the security of the beta. Okay? So if you're honest, the alphas get the sex and the betas pay the bills. Alphas get the facts, betas provide the bucks. That's what alpha facts, beta bucks means. So you must decide which side do you want to stand on. And of course, before you make that decision, you need to understand what is your biological imperative as a man. That's one of the things that I teach in Unplugged. So think in terms of chess terms. Every time you simp, you are basically sacrificing pieces without compensation. Is it worth it? Does kneeling at her feet show you value her, or does it show you don't value yourself? So, gentlemen, the way forward is rather simple, but it is not easy. Put yourself first, build your purpose, pursue your mission. If she's truly attached, she will enter your frame and follow your program. But if she's not, she was never yours to begin with. Our fathers did not tell us this. They passed down provider scripts, not sovereign blueprints. But now it is our duty to unlearn mistakes and reclaim the masculine strength. So I'm going to leave you with these challenges. Have you been guilty of simping in order to win her over? Gentlemen, if this message is hitting you, don't just sit on it. Pause for a second, like the video, subscribe, and share it with other men. By doing this, you get every new upload, every insight, every strategy before anyone else. And that keeps you sharp, ahead of the curve, and unshaken. Secondly, you're not just helping yourself, you are also pulling other men out of the fog. Men who are lost, men who are confused and waiting for direction. So you become the signal fire. Because when one man levels up, it lifts the entire brotherhood. So smash that like button, hit subscribe, and pass this on to a man who needs it. Iron sharpens iron, and together we win. Secondly, you have to ask yourself, do you catch yourself trading? Do you often catch yourself trading your frame for her validation? And most importantly, gentlemen, what will you do differently to ensure you never lose your masculine self again? What will you do to make sure you don't lose your masculine edge? So drop your reflections in the comment below. Let us sharpen each other. Because when one man rises, we all rise. And I'll see you on the next one. Gentlemen, mark your calendars. On Saturday, 4th of October, 2025, we're going to meet at Ololtepe's picnic site in Kiserian. So we're going to be meeting from 4 p.m. Till late, and it's going to be more than just nyama choma. This is going to be about brotherhood, it's about networking, and also having deep conversations with fellow unplugged professionals. So if you've been looking for a space where unplugged men gather together to exchange wisdom, to sharpen each other for the journey ahead, then this is it. So I'm inviting you formally. Come hungry, come ready to network, and come ready to level up. So register or as per the instructions on the flyer on this particular video. And your registration matters because it secures your seat in this particular gathering and it keeps the circle strong. So see you on the Nyama Fest on 4th of October 2025.